with a very special and important announcement for all of the queer kids out there. I, too, have known the pain of societal rejection. If there's anyone out there who understands what it feels like to be outcast and alone, it's me. I spent my whole life being misunderstood, no one listening to me, and no one taking me seriously. But when I became a supervillain, I stepped out into a whole new community and found myself a place where, for the first time in my life, I truly belonged. Oh, sure, not everyone approves of what we do, and sometimes we make a little bit of a mess, but at the end of the day, we're looking out for each other, and ain't that the most important thing of all? When I was sent to Arkham Asylum for the criminally insane, I found myself a family, a community of like-minded individuals who understood me. And I'm here to tell you guys, the same thing exists out there for you too. Okay, sure, it's quite a different thing to be a supervillain and to be queer, although we do tend to have a fabulous sense of style in common. But we can be in empathy with how unjustly society discriminates against both of us. Granted, probably a little more unjustly against you guys than us, but you know what I mean. Every person in the world deserves a secure, safe, and supportive environment in which to learn about themselves. And what I'm here to tell you is that discrimination bites the big one. And it's out there, and it's directed at you and me. And I know what it feels like. But remember this. You are not alone. There is a community out there for you. There are people who understand you, people who identify with you, and people who will accept you for who and what you are. No questions asked, no terms and conditions necessary. And don't worry, they're not like me. They don't murder, maim, and cause mayhem, and associating with them won't land you in an asylum for the criminally insane, but they can support you in discovering more about your sexuality and providing you with the love, companionship, support, and friendship that every human being on earth needs.
I believe in empowerment. Mr. J empowered me when he pushed me over the deep end. And I want to empower you by giving you the lowdown on all the hot spots to be seen, so you know where to go to find community. If you live in Sydney, Australia, then the crown jewel and the glittering tiara of Sydney's thriving queer community is Newtown. A friendly and bohemian place, Newtown is kind of like gay Mecca. Folks flock in to find friends, make love, and win romance in a nurturing and open-minded environment. People barely glance twice at the weird and wonderful here. I've been blending right in since I chose it as my vacation spot whilst on sabbatical from Arkham. Newtown has a few choice locations to visit that are queer populated and focused, like the bank. Ta-da! The Courthouse Hotel. The Sly Fox. And Corelli's. Premises that are safe spaces for queers are marked out with a pink triangle.
Very enlightening. I'm just here at my favorite cafe, Corelli's, enjoying a little bit of salad and some of the fabulous gay press that Sydney has to offer. Not only is this stuff totally queer focused, it's free. You can pick it up all over the place on King Street in Newtown. But you can also pick it up at a bunch of different places all around Sydney and, in some cases, around Australia. All you really need to do is look at the affiliated websites and it'll tell you where it's distributed. How cool is that?
One of the things that drew me to Newtown is the shopping. It can't be beat. Every aspect of life is catered to for the most holistic expression of queer self. There are dozens of amazing op shops bursting with budget fashion finds, as well as vintage repro, rockabilly, goth, and punk boutiques. There are hair salons where you can get any crazy style you dig, as well as tattoo and piercing parlors. There are queer positive sex shops like Max Black and the Pleasure Chest, vegan restaurants like Green Gourmet, and a huge variety of international cuisine. Independent theaters and cinemas, including the famous Enmore, organic co-ops like Alfalfa, and well, just about anything you could want, really. And the icing on the cake is a lot of the staff at these places are queer themselves. It's like I said, Newtown really has got something for everyone. Newtown is the kind of place where you'll bump into friends all the time just walking down the street. Check it out! While I was out and about, I bumped into all kinds of familiar faces. Makes a big city feel like a small town.
So, will it get better? I don't want to make any promises on that score. There are a lot of stupid people in the world out there. And there's probably always going to be some big old meanie who wants to ruin your fun, crush your spirit, and make your life a living hell. But for every numbskull bigot out there, there's another 5 who do understand, who know where you're coming from, because they've been down that path too, and they want to meet you. The antidote to all of those stupid idiots is family. And family can be created. You need to find these like-minded individuals with which you can sit back, point, and laugh at all the dum-dums. You are good enough for them, and they do want you. They can show you into the world they've created and make you a part of it. You have the right to that. You deserve it. You are not alone. So whether you are gay, bi, pansexual, asexual, whether you identify as transsexual or genderqueer, or supervillain, there is a place for you out there. You can find it. We want to meet you. So come on, get in touch.
The following links will take you to websites with information on services provided for gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, and intersex people. Check them out. They got loads of great information and can provide you with counseling, support, referrals, and information about other really useful services. Well, go on. What are you waiting for?